In the relentless winters that shaped Europe's bloodiest conflicts, soldiers discovered a simple yet ingenious way to shield themselves from the biting cold: the balaclava. This traditional winter hat choice not only conserved head heat effectively, but also became a lifeline in survival scenarios. If you're a history buff or survivalist facing the chill right now, understanding its legacy can help you stay warm and beat the cold this season. Subscribe to Warpaths of Europe and like this video for more deep dives into military history. Let's explore this essential gear. The balaclava originated during the Crimean War in the 1850s, when British troops endured freezing conditions on the European front. Named after the Battle of Balaclava, this knitted wool head covering was improvised by soldiers and their families back home to combat hypothermia. Russian winters had already taught locals the value of full head protection, but the Crimean campaign spread its use across European armies. By wrapping the head, face and neck while leaving only the eyes exposed, it minimized heat loss. Crucial, since the head accounts for up to 10% of body heat dissipation in extreme cold. Historical accounts from the war detail how troops without such hats suffered frostbite, reducing combat effectiveness, while those with balaclavas maintained mobility in sub-zero temperatures. This design excels at conserving head heat through strategic coverage and material choices. The tight-knit fabric, often wool or fleece in traditional versions, traps air as an insulator, creating a microclimate around the scalp and ears. Unlike basic beanies that leave the neck vulnerable, the balaclava's extended coverage blocks wind chill, which can drop perceived temperatures by 20 to 30 degrees. In European warpaths, from the Napoleonic invasions to World War I trenches, variations in fur-lined leather or felt adapted to local resources, proving its versatility. For survivalists today, this means selecting breathable yet insulating materials to prevent sweat buildup, which could lead to chilling. You can replicate this heat conservation in modern winter scenarios by crafting or selecting a balaclava suited to your needs. For instance, if you're hiking through snowy European trails reminiscent of historical marches, knit a wool version using patterns from 19th century military manuals. Add ear flaps for extra protection against frost. In urban settings battling the winter cold, layer a synthetic balaclava under a helmet for cycling commutes. It conserves head heat during blustery winds, keeping you alert without bulky alternatives. Survival enthusiasts prepping for off-grid winters can modify one with camouflage fabric for hunting, ensuring warmth while blending into forested landscapes like those in Eastern Europe's Second World War theatres. Test it in short exposures first to adjust fit, as a loose one loses efficiency. Applying balaclava knowledge extends to group activities, enhancing safety in cold weather pursuits. Teach fellow history reenactors to use it during winter events, simulating battles like Waterloo, where staying warm prevents real injuries from exposure. For families facing harsh winters, introduce kids to lightweight versions for school runs, conserving their head heat and reducing cold-related illnesses. In emergency kits, include one for blackouts or stranded vehicles. It's compact, durable, and draws from centuries of proven European survival tactics. There you have it. A timeless tool from Europe's war-torn past to conquer today's cold. Subscribe to Warpaths of Europe for more actionable history and share this with your network to help others beat the winter chill.